sunny afternoon in Cardboard Land, and the Trimmings were doing a spot of fishing on Cardboard Pier.
"Well then, chaps, I think it's time to head home," said Colonel Toffington. "We haven't caught a single fish all day."
"You're right, Chuck," said Bottle. "After all, my bottle top's getting sunburnt." They were just about to reel in their fishing lines when suddenly the tip of Hamish's rod started twitching and bending. "Oh, we can't go," said Hamish. "I seem to have a bite." All of a sudden, Hamish's fishing rod leapt off the side of the pier and landed in the sea.
"Good Lord!"
The Trimmings watched as Hamish's rod was dragged beneath the paper waves. "Oh, that was my favourite fishing rod!" cried Hamish. "I've had it for years. We must get it back."
"But how?"
"We could hire a rowing boat," Bottle suggested.
No, said Toffington. "We'd never find a rod in a rowing boat. Somehow we need to explore under the water."
Suddenly, Colonel Toffington spotted something down on the beach, sitting on some sandy rocks.
"Look, down there!" Toffington shouted. "The answer to all our problems."
"Oh, it's a submarine," said Hamish, impressed. "We could use this to find the rod."
"Bingo!" said Toffington. "Come on, in we get."
The Trimmings jumped aboard the old submarine. Very carefully, they inched it into the water and fired up the engine. In no time at all, they had disappeared beneath the waves. The Trimmings could not believe their eyes. They were exploring life beneath Cardboard Sea. The submarine crept down to the ocean floor, nudging the paper seaweed out of its way as it cruised through the waters. All of a sudden, a big red sea creature slithered round behind the back of the submarine and straight up to the front window. It was an octopus.
"By Jove!" said Toffington.
"Hoots, mon!" said Hamish. "Oh," said Bottle. "Good to meet you, friends," said the octopus cheerfully. "I'm Ozzy the octopus, and welcome to the Cardboard Sea."
Thank you," said Toffington. "We're glad to make your acquaintance, Ozzy."
"It's nice to see some new faces," said Ozzy. "How about I show you around the place?" The Trimmings agreed, and soon Ozzy was showing them all the wonders of the strange ocean world. Clownfish whizzed past them in a flurry of fins and colour, while the starfish were stretching out on the rocks below. "Who are they?" asked Hamish. "Oh, those are just the jellyfish," Ozzy replied. "Showing off as usual." "So, tell me, friends, what are you doing down here?"
"Well, we were doing a spot of fishing on the pier," said Toffington, "when all of a sudden Hamish's fishing rod flew into the water and got dragged beneath the waves."
"Aye, we're here to find it," said Bottle. Ozzy looked rather concerned. "Your rod got dragged into the sea," he stammered. "Oh, that can only mean one thing. It's the shark." The Trimmings gasped. The shark?" asked Hamish nervously. "Is he, dangerous?" "Oh, very dangerous," said Ozzy. "He never comes out of the shadows, but when he does, it's ever so terrifying." The Trimmings shook in fright. "I knew we should have just bought a new rod," said Bottle fearfully. Just then, the Trimmings saw a dark shadow approaching from behind the rocks. It was the shark.
"Ah! Go back! Go back!"
"It doesn't have reverse." "Oh, you're useless, both of you." All the while, the shark grew closer and closer, his teeth bared. And then suddenly, he spoke. "Oh, dear me, I'm ever so sorry to trouble you," the shark stuttered. I don't suppose this fishing rod belongs to you, lovely people." The Trimmings couldn't believe what they were hearing. Ozzy peered out of his hiding place and stared at the shark in amazement. "You're not angry with us?" asked Hamish. Angry?" the shark said, with a smile. "No, of course not. I hope you're not angry with me for taking your rod. I was just trying to find out who it belonged to."
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Shark, said Toffington.
Oh, any time, my friend.
The Trimmings breathed a huge sigh of relief. The shark wasn't nasty and dangerous after all. It seemed that Ozzy the Octopus had misjudged him. The shark dropped the rod into the submarine, and the Trimmings headed back to the surface, bidding their new friends a fond farewell. From that day forward, the Trimmings were extra cautious whenever they went fishing, but perhaps a little too cautious.
It's just a shame there's no fish in it, said Bottle.